not want TrackMan here at softball, so can't tell you exactly where that was, but that one clearly low, and Abby Smith draws the walk, and the leadoff is aboard for Auburn.
Walks have been an issue for South Alabama on this season.
Day stretch for South Alabama as they lost to the two big in-state rivals. Here's the 2-1. Outside runner goes. The throw will go into center field, backed up nicely by Lively. So Smith. Yeah, she is indeed out. There you go. So we talked about that great eye in the dugout. Lifted opposite field. That could be trouble in foul territory. Stephanie Gonzalez, though, making the catch. Got tripped up by Gracie Jo Ward, but goes tumbling with the ball in her glove, and there's 2 away. She has performed on the collegiate level, no doubt about it. Hits that one hard opposite field. Gracie Jo Ward on her horse. One hopper to the wall. Adams in there with a double, and the first hit of the ball game goes to the Auburn Tigers and Annalie Adams.
Adams still yet to be retired by the Jags this season. Now
patience at the plate because it's tough to lay off that high fastball. Now the payoff pitch, high fly ball. Will it stay in play? Gabby Stagner says yes, it will stay in play. Gets the out, and the side is retired. So 1 hit for Auburn.
2 home runs, 18 RBIs.
And you talk about a heralded freshman. She was on a lot of watch lists prior to this season. She's lived up to those billings as well. Pops that one, a little lollipop to Peralta.
Join the softball program next fall.
Also don't want to leave out Gracie Tendinger. She's the other senior on the South Alabama roster that the Jags will miss. As that one misses the plate, Stagner gets on board on the walk. Allen gets away from Brockman, and Stagner able to scamper down to second base, and the Jags have a runner in scoring position. The count is full to Brandstetter. That's outside, and another walk issued.
Back-to-back walks drawn by South Alabama as a team among the best in the Sun Belt.
Anything out of here, but not going to hurt it either. 1-1 hit hard, but right at Wohlers. Steps on third, makes the play, goes to first. Safe there, and then the throw across the way gets the out. Brandstetter, top half of the batting order for Auburn for a while now. Here she is in the 5-hole tonight. And the full count, that one gets away. Another walk issued by Cato, her second. And a leadoff aboard once again for Auburn. Repetition. And get some health back behind them as well. 1-0. That one's blooped to Caitlin Gavin, who makes the catch. And Wohlers is the first out retired in the That's like Alabama and Auburn. South Alabama and Troy with a similar distaste for each other. There's a swing and a miss. First strikeout by Cato as Leck chases the high fastball. I think it was a double, one hopper off the wall. Jags have yet to get a hit. And that one will not be a hit as Caitlin Gavin able to gather it in. And Auburn leaves one stranded. We played 1.5 out at first, but then the throw back to third. They got a runner trying to advance. That one's popped up to Wohlers, who makes the catch on the infield. And White is retired, one down in the second. Qualify that, but she was 2 for 4 with the Bulldogs. Now a 2 bouncer to Peralta. And Megan Davidson is safe. I don't know if she pulled her foot off the bag or what. But Peralta thought the throw was there in plenty of ending that they've had at least one runner aboard. Davidson to swing away this time. Hot shot to Wohlers. There's one. Across the way for 2. The 5-4-3 double play. And the Auburn defense looking good in Mobile. We'll go to the bottom half. I checked that the top half of the high fastball early in this ball game, but Auburn have a little more restraint. And that one goes high as well. Ball 4. Another walk issued by Cato, her third, and for the third straight time, the Tigers have the leadoff aboard. Louisiana series, that was a bit of a surprise. Hadn't seen her too much this year. That one's poked right over Gavin at short. Solid base hit for Abby Smith. And now Auburn with runners at first and second, nobody out in the third. 1-2, that's poked to left field. Backhouse able to make the catch, and there's the all-important first out for South Alabama in the third.
Cato able to bounce back after a walk and a single to get the first out of the inning. Good job. 60 here already in the ball game.
2-2. Nice job by Brandstetter. Makes the tag, throws on to first. Stretched by Stagner. She got her. What a play by Brandstetter as she makes the tag and then the throw across to Stagner. And now even, but then number 2 to see them dead even with those two pitchers. Gracie Joe goes the other way, but coming in and making the catch is McCrary in left field.
On the air.
Oh, 1 hit right at Peralta, the shortstop. So hit it hard, but right at the defense, and 2 up, 2 down for Auburn time, so it's 1 ball, no strikes. When you talk about speed, Presley Lively has it in spades, but it doesn't matter if you one bounce it right to the first baseman. Adams able to step on it herself, and the Jags go down 1-2-3. Auburn does a pretty good job of recruiting the country. Here's the 1-2. Swing and a miss. Strikeout number 2 for Cato as Tresvik chases the high fastball. And there's 2 balls and a strike. High fly ball to the gap in left field. That'll be Backhouse and Lively, and it'll be Presley Lively who gets in front of Backhouse, makes the catch near the warning track after leading the Blue Demons in pretty much every offensive category. So she was a big pickup in the transfer portal from DePaul, and she rips that one to right field, and that one caught on the run by Gracie Joe Ward. She saw it from the get-go, and Ward had room to make the catch. Well, it'll be Gabby Stagner to lead it off for South Alabama. First pitch swinging, a little slow roller to Peralta. She'll make the throw 1 to Adams, and Gabby Stagner is retired. She walked her first time up. First pitch swinging, she'll go a 1 hopper to third, and Wohlers able to make the play. So how about that? For Haley Rainey, 2 pitches, 2
base, along with first base on the year as well.
She was the first base replacement when Gabby Stagner went down with the injury. They'll throw one across the way, and another 1-2-3 inning for Haley Rainey in the circle. She didn't even bother to turn around and look. Here's the 1-2. That was a shot to Presley Lively, who makes the catch on the run. So Lively showing
a little aggressive here working with Brockman.
Here comes the 0-2. Went after her, called strike 3. Third strikeout by called strike 3 there. Maybe you get her to chase. But you got plenty of pitches to work with. Now the 1-2 opposite field. There's Backhouse going back and makes the catch. And that's the second straight 1-2-3 inning for Auburn at the plate. The Jags.
Even 13 teams in the tournament again this year.
Full count to Amity White, and she gets on board via the walk. Brockman thought it was called strike 3.
Jags with a leadoff runner here in the bottom of the 5th. Davidson 0-1 pitch.
Corners in again, and good bunt by Davidson. Throw down to first base. That pushes Amity White to second. So job well done for Megan Davidson. The sacrifice puts White at 2 balls and a strike to the 7-hole hitter in Gavin. Lifts it to center field. Smith is going back. Makes the catch just against the warning track. Tag up for Amity White. Throw is cut off. And South Alabama now with a runner at... It's 0-1. Shot to first base. Fielded nicely by Adams. Steps on the bag. And the side is retired. So no runs, no hits. The Jags do leave 1. We played 5 complete. It's still 0-0. And then in 2016, they lost in the title game to Oklahoma. They've got some work to do to get back there, as that one's chipped right to left field, and Brooklyn Backhouse able to get the out. Now gets the 3rd hit of the day. Good effort there by Lively in center field, but it is a solid base hit for Peralta. More importantly, though, Presley Lively really... That was a shot right at Brandstetter at third base. So she's hit the ball hard twice today, has Annalie Adams. Runner was going, and now Lessman will have to go back, and there's 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the 1-1. There's another shot to left field. That's exactly where Anna Lee Adams hit it last time. Unfortunately for her, Brandstetter was able to make the play. This time, Brandstetter couldn't get there in time. 2-2, hit hard to Presley Lively on the run, makes the catch in center field, and she's got a gun, and they respect it. So Lessman did not try to tag up as Presley Lively gets a big out in center field. Not waste 2 hits here. Here's the 1-0. High fly ball right field. Gracie Jo Ward, plenty of room, makes the catch. And Auburn is retired. No runs on 2 hits. They leave them both. We'll go to the bottom half of the 6th. It's still Auburn nothing. So it's 2-2 to Bachhaus, the 9-hole hitter. It'll be 9-1-2 for the Jags in the 6th. There's a swing and a miss. And the first Jag to strike out is Brooklyn Bachhaus, Alabama and Auburn. There's a swing and a miss. Another strikeout by Guerin. 2 away. And that'll bring up Gabby Stagner. So Guerin's come in and struck out Bachhaus and continued that streak when she got on board in the first inning. And there's a little blooper right to Peralta at short. And Guerin comes in and retires South Alabama 1-2-3. So we'll go to the 7th. It's still nothing now. High fly ball left field. That'll be Brooklyn Bachhaus making the catch. As Wohlers is retired, 1 gone.
So Cato able to recover there.
Here comes the 2-2. It's a shot right past Brandstetter. Base hit for Amelia Leck. It was hit hard. Good effort by Brandstetter at third. But there's the 5th hit of the day for Auburn. So you got Lisenby at the plate. High fly ball center field. Presley Lively able to make the catch. And there's 2 away.
First pitch swinging for the Jacks. He's pitched 7 2/3 innings, scoreless here.
And that one misses up high, and a 4-pitch walk. We'll put runners now at first and second in the top of the order in 96. She's got 1 there. Runners at first and second, 2 away in the 7th. Who scores first here in Mobile? Lively was playing in the gap, and that's right where she hit it. Once again, good scouting by South Alabama, putting the defensive players. But ball game's still very much in jeopardy as Brandstetter swings and misses. That's 3 strikeouts in 4 batters for S.J. Guerin. And out to the shortstop. Now there's a shot and a base hit for Stephanie Gonzalez. First base hit of the ball game for South Alabama. The no-hitter's broken up, and now the Jags have the winning run at first.
First pitch swinging for Gonzalez.
As the rally things for South Alabama is Amity White, tracked down by McCrary in left field. Ansley Smith going back to first, gets there just in time. Boy, Amity White gave it a ride, but Megan Davidson with a full count. Now because of that, it'll be Ansley Smith on the move here. So if Megan Davidson can get a hit, we're gonna have something interesting here. The 3-2 will bounce her to third. Good stop, good play by Wohlers at third. Cut off the ground ball, makes the throw, and we are going to extra innings. The Jags do get a hit, but can't push anything across. We'll go to the 8th to Nelia Peralta, the shortstop. Got an 0-1 count here. And Peralta hits that one a ton to the left field, and that one is gone. Peralta takes it out of the yard. Home run number 9 on the year, and Auburn finally cracks the scoreboard. Solo shot by Peralta.
Well, that's one way to get the first run of the game if you're Auburn. Peralta with a 0-1 pitch, homer to left field to open.
Indiana, went to Union County High School and highly recruited out of there. Now with a 3-2 count, that one goes outside of the strike zone, and a walk issued by Olivia Cato. It's Isis Tresvik. Rips it to left field. Brooklyn Bachhaus able to track it down, but boy, the Auburn Bats have started to get to Olivia Cato here in the 8th. A homer, a walk, and a single. As now, And here comes the 0-1. She'll square again. Good job to get it down. Throws to third. Nice job, Olivia Brandstetter. Caitlin Gavin was covering third, and there was no
choice to put runners at first and second.
Well, that play's all about communication. And Jags did it very nicely there. Presley Lively will make the catch. 2 away. But Brandstetter, you got to think, she's coming in hard, and she can't see the run of the game in the 8th inning. Here comes the 0-1 from Cato. High fly ball on the infield. Gabby Stagner will catch it in foul territory. And the side is retired, but Gabby Stagner hit her program-winning home run. She became the all-time home run leader as Caitlin Gavin fouls out, 1 away. But the young girl left the Mr.
Jags looking to answer back here in the bottom of the inning.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Little nubber to second base, and Roach able to come in, make the catch, and the Jags are down to their final out.
4 saves on the season as well, ranks second in the SEC for Guerin.
Here comes the 0-2, swing and a miss. Guerin strikes out Brooklyn Bachhaus, and that will do it. What a ball game in Mobile. It goes 8, but it was the Peralta home run in the top of the 8th. That's the difference.
Another close ball game between these two. Last time it was Auburn walking it off in regulation. This time a 1-run ball game. It goes to extra innings with the Tigers get the win over the Jags.
So Auburn improves to 28-20 overall. They are 4-17 in conference play with South Carolina coming their way.